everybody, welcome to a new episode of All Aboard. It has been a long time since I've done one of these, I know. We'll talk about those things a little bit later in this episode, but first I want to wish you, well, happy holidays. I'm not sure which holidays you are celebrating. I have been celebrating Christmas and will be celebrating New Year's Eve a little bit later. I'm recording this on Tuesday, and Friday it will be the New Year, so on Thursday evening we will be celebrating. And what way is better to celebrate New Year's than, well, have good food and play games. So I will be joining a few friends of mine together with my girlfriend. We will be having a nice dinner and, well, we will be playing some nice fun games. And that's what I've been doing last weeks, of course, or last months. I've tried to play as many games as I can, as many games as I can get my friends to play. And let's see what I've been playing recently. So I'll see you after this small intersection. Okay, well, first of all, I finally got me a copy of Biblios, a game I got to know 2 years ago. It's not easy to find here in Belgium. It's it's a 2 to 4 player game. It's a kind of a drafting game, you choose each time it's your turn. You pick a card. You choose either to keep it, to give it to one of your opponents, or to set it aside in another deck. And each player does this until the complete deck runs out. And after that, you're going to use the cards you have chosen or gotten from your opponents, and those those you can use to buy the cards that you have discarded earlier. And that's, well, you are going to manipulate some dice, which gives you points for certain colors of cards, which, well, hopefully you still have in your hand at the end of the game. It's a really cool game, also for 2 players, really awesome. I was really happy to see it at my local store, because I went there to buy some games. I had I had this itch to buy some games, to spend some money, or lots of money. I went to my game store and, well, pretty much all that I wanted was sold out, so I just got home with this beauty. Really good game, Biblios by Steve Finn. If you never played it, really check this out. It's a really nice game. Then I also bought me a copy of Viticulture, the Essential Edition. Well, I'm pretty sure you already know this game, because it had a lot of great reviews in this year, and I think it deserves the reviews. I played it once now, so I'm not completely a specialist of this game, but this game is really nice. So you're trying to build your winery. You have to make wine, but first you have to plant your vines, which gives you grapes, and then you can make the wine, and that gives you points because you have some orders you have to fulfill. Really nice game, plays really smooth, really nice worker placement game, and, well, it's a nice addition to my collection. Really glad I got this one. So Viticultures from Stonemaier Games. And last but not least, but sadly enough not from my collection, but I advised my gaming club to spend some of their finances on this game, and I had the chance to play it last weekend. And I'm talking about Blood Rage by Eric Lang, and cool mini or not. This game had gotten a lot of hype this year. It's, well, a game with a Viking team, where each player controls a leader, a ship, and some warriors, and they are trying to gain glory by pillaging provinces and villages, by fighting each other, trying to gain control over areas, and trying to die gloriously in Ragnarok, while they can also get some great cool monsters on their side. This game is famous for its miniatures and it deserves to be famous for that because the miniatures are just awesome, but the gameplay might even be better than the miniatures because it plays so smooth. I've played this with non-gamers. Well, yeah, they played some Catan games and some Risk games, but they are not gamers. So it was I took a chance to teaching them, and it went over so smoothly, so easy. The drafting of the cards in the beginning of each round is awesome. Tough choices because all the cards you can get are, well, they are all useful, so you don't want to give them to your opponents, but you have to, and that's awesome. The choices you have are pretty simple. You have 5 choices, 5 actions you can do, each with their cost, and it goes so smoothly. I am not an area control kind of guy, I don't like area control games, but this doesn't feel like it, because even if you lose a battle you can get glory, because, well, there is glory in Ragnarok and Valhalla to be found. Awesome game. I really regret not having it in my collection, but my club has it, so I will be borrowing it quite often, I assume, because this one was a real big hit for me. Blood Rage, awesome, awesome game. Really, it is an awesome game. Okay, so that was the games I've played. I've played lots of more games. We are going through a Pandemic Legacy campaign at this moment. We just lost our first game. It was in April, I think. The first game in April we lost, but that game is really cool. There are some nice twists to it, and I'm enjoying that really good. I will be playing Time Stories as well pretty soon. I found myself a group. Well, the people who I played Blood Rage with, they like a good story, and well, they are looking forward to play Time Stories with us as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't think it will be in time for the thing I'm going to do, well, pretty soon, I guess. So you can expect me doing a new top list from my favorite games of all time. Last year I did a top 21 because well, the games I owned and I played were not enough to do a top 100. That's still not the case, and I still haven't figured out how many games I will put in my top this year. Maybe 30, 40 or 50, not sure yet. I have to make the list still, so that will give me an indication of how big the list will be. But you can expect that from me. Probably no Time Stories on it, because I won't have played it yet at that moment. So one of the few lists where Time Stories will not be on. Alright, so next we go over to a serious part of this All Aboard episode. I'm going to keep it a little bit shorter, no Kickstarter news this time, but I'm just going to go over to my Vitruvian Musings right after this. Okay, so in the beginning of this episode I already told you it was a kind of big while ago since my last episode of All Aboard, and that's not all. There also been a decreasing number of playthrough videos, I realize, and my last 2 playthroughs weren't that great, I must admit. My playthrough of Eldritch Horror with the previous expansion, with the Mountains of Madness expansion, well, there were many mistakes I've made, and my last playthrough of Burgle Bros, I made also quite a few mistakes, and I wasn't thinking really good during the gameplay and during filming. And well, I must say, it's because life just gets into my way at this moment. Certainly in this period I work in a big multimedia store, and these times, these holidays times where everybody wants to get their presents, well, it's just a crazy time for me as an employee there. So that got into the way, but there has been some other changes at work that just have been really stressful, really time consuming, and it's just wore me down. So I've been through a rough period, I've been on the edge of a real burnout, and that's hard. That's really difficult. It's also something that's really difficult to talk about with other people because, well, most of the people don't know what the burnout is and don't recognize it as being a real thing. But I can assure you it is. So it has been hard to get well, to get the energy to make videos, and although I still want to make them and I tried, and the quality wasn't what it should have been, so I apologize for that, definitely. But on the other side, there's still some people subscribing to my channel. I'm not a big channel yet. I'm not even thinking that I ever will be a big channel. And well, but we just surpassed 250 subscribers, and I think that's awesome. That's just plain crazy that 250 plus people are willing to follow me here and listening to my ramblings, watching my videos, watching me play board games, which I love to do. And well, one thing's for sure, I will not stop doing this. I still plan on making videos, making content. I'm just at this moment trying to find the energy to make better videos or new or more videos. The amount of videos will drop for sure than in the beginning of the channel. I will not have enough time to make a video every week probably, but I will try to make them of better quality, not video wise. I will not buy a new camera or get new microphones or whatever. I am a real amateur. I have one camera and that's it. I have my board games, that's the most important thing. I also took up some miniature painting, so I'm putting some time in that. I couldn't resist anymore because of the videos of Robert Oren. Go check out his channel. He's a really great guy, a really nice guy. And well, he kind of inspired me to making this video, to talk about the things that keep me from making better or more videos. So that's something that's going on. Anyway, yeah, I think that's what I would say. I just making a YouTube channel or making videos is hard. It's harder than I thought it was. Well, it was hard in the beginning because I was camera shy. Even when there's no one around here in the room, I still felt a little bit awkward. But it's also hard to keep the enthusiasm. It's hard to be original. It's hard to not make mistakes, and it has been a rough time. But the rough times hopefully are coming to an end. A new year is coming. I'm really excited about the new year. There has been great things going on in my life as well this year, and I definitely have to thank Ignacy Cevicek from Portal Games again, because most of the great things that happened to me are because of him and Portal Games. Now I am I'm an official, but still voluntary representative of him, of Portal Games here in Belgium and in the Netherlands. So I have been going to a convention for them. I've helped them at Essen Spiel this year, and I even went to Poland, where I stayed at Ignacy's place and went to PortalCon. And those are just awesome experiences which I will never forget, and I hope to have more of those next year. I hope to go back to Poland for a few days next year, and I'm looking forward to meet more people. I'm not the most extrovert person. I'm really an introvert person, so I have to push my boundaries of my own personality, and but I'm glad I'm doing that, and I'm thankful for everyone who were a part of me, of my life, of my year in 2015. So thank you all, especially you guys and girls for watching this video, for listening to me, for commenting now and then. I really appreciate it, even if it was to indicate the mistakes I've made in a playthrough. So I thank you very much, and I wish you all all the best in 2016, and let's hope, and I'm pretty sure it will be a fantastic game year. There will be some great releases that are already announced, and as you might know, every year there are a few big surprises. So, wish you all a great New Year's Eve and a great 2016. Thank you all for watching this year, and I hope to see you in 2016. Bye bye.